This is Lone Tree Cemetery, located in Hayward, California. This cemetery goes back to 1870. And legend has it that it is a final resting place of Charlie Becker, the actor who portrayed the mayor of Munchkinville in The Wizard of Oz. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find his grave. This place is huge. I found a grave ID number, but I'm not seeing in here anywhere where there are any numbers to match up to where the grave may be located. So that may be for a future vlog. This place is massive. This place actually also has a bunch of military veterans buried in here. It also serves a purpose for a final resting place for like a multi-denominational. I'm seeing different headstones for different religions in here too. So this is quite the interesting cemetery, but it is huge. A lot larger than I realized it was going to be. Now, I would assume this is a headstone of some kind, a very old, maybe from the 1800s, early 1900s, but I think more like 1800s. But it does not have anything written on it. It's just sitting here. It could be time, weather beaten. It could just be the markings, whoever it is or was or is maybe no longer on it just because of time and weather and everything else. This section of Lone Tree is where a lot of the war veterans are buried. I am seeing a lot of headstones in here from people who were in the Spanish-American War, the Korean War, almost every war you can think of. There are some people that are buried here from those wars. Very interesting. As you can see out in the distance, there's a couple cannons at the end of this walkway. There are some cannonballs lining the path, as you can see. Straight ahead, left and right, there are little sections for where cremated remains are put. And they actually have the branches of the military on top of them. This is cool. Here's the cannons and the cannonballs on the ground. Very interesting. And on top of these, there's just the different branches of the military. As far as military type sections of a cemetery, this is probably one of the coolest I've come across so far. The POW MIA flag and the American flag flying high in this section of the cemetery. There's a lot of veterans buried in here. There's a ton of them. This whole little section in here. Also, I'm seeing a headstone from somebody. Wow. Spanish-American War, Korea. There's a few Spanish-American War veterans in here. This section right here is the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. 1966 to 1971. It says, all gave some gave all. We shall never forget. Around the backs of these mausoleums right here, little mini mausoleums, found this nice tree wooded area, and it's got some memorial plaques. Well, section for cremations. Little bridge to cross. Wow. Wow. Are these actually graves? Like actually stones of people? Looks like it. Interesting. I've never seen this before. sources. The original Lone Tree, circa 1700. That's going back a little. Oh, okay. It's a memorial bench for somebody. These little stones are very interesting. Is it for cremations, I'm wondering? If any of you guys know, let me know, because I have never seen anything like this before. Could be for cremations. That's because the little walled section is all for cremations up in here. Looks like a lot of Asian American people are buried here. I've never seen a section like this in a cemetery ever. Very interesting. As you can see out here, this place is, like I said, massive, huge. Wow. And I got my little GoPro here zoomed all the way out, just so you guys can get an idea from the top of this. This thing goes, it's massive in all directions, this place. Let's go check out these little mini mausoleum type crypt little structures over here. Alright, this is interesting. It says receiving vault, and it's got a padlock on it. Never seen anything like this before either. Man, this is old. The Fry family. Switzerland. That's what it says on one of them. September 10th, 1923. Strobridge. Wow. God, another old one. This is insane. 1940. 1921, 1891, 1940, 1885, geez. One of them's got a padlock and chain on it. I wonder if somebody had busted the lock or something, because the door's chained shut on this one. And unfortunately, this one, God, glass is broke. I don't know if somebody shot a BB through this or what they did. Looks like a BB or bullet, or I don't know. But it's a shame. Manchester, England. Very interesting. There's some modern mausoleums off in the distance over here, but those don't really interest me as much as some of these old grave sites. Is really what I'm about. That's what I'm liking. This section over here looks insanely old. Jeez. 1942, and then The other person died in 1914. Native of Denmark. Wow. Edward Hill, Cavalry, Spanish-American War, 1880 to 1954. Well, that's some history right there. There's, like I said, straight ahead, there's more modern mausoleums here and little areas for cremations too. Something interesting up over here over the hill that I saw. It's a sculpture. I found very interesting. Let's go look at it. Here's that sculpture. Wow. It's like praying hands. Interesting. This place is huge, man. I did some hiking today, no joke. A lot of interesting headstones, sections of this cemetery. I don't know if you can see down there in the distance where that big, large caterpillar type digger machinery is. There's men down there. It looks like they're preparing a grave site for somebody to be put in at some point in the near future. Either that or they're burying somebody, but I think they're digging it. Kind of hard to see from here, but there you go. Driving around through here, getting ready to leave in a minute, I found another interesting area with graves. Smack dab in the center, there's a fountain, but there's no water in it right now. It's not operating, but some more old, really old looking stones over here, as you can see straight ahead. Does this have anything on it? What does this even say? Died 1877. Whoa. Another person by the name of Ward. Wow. This is all out here all by itself. Died, kind of hard to see, but October 9th, 1909 they died. Wow. I just saw this one sitting out here kind of by itself. As you can see, this place still has a ton of land. Goes off, there's trees way back there. I see out in the distance some graves. Flat stones out in the distance out here. But this section here, man, they got room for a lot more over here. Linekin. Looks like this is a family burial area. They're all spaced out pretty good. But I'm looking at 1921 they died, 1937, 1945. There's a few. 1921. There's like 3 of them in 1921, 1916. Woo. There's a good shot out in the distance how massive this place is too. Down this hillside here, I'm even seeing some flowers down there. Maybe they're putting people there on the side of the hill here too. I don't know to step on anyone's stuff. I'm not going to go down. There's a lot of gopher holes and whatnot. But I see a lot of flowers down there. And there's another more modern mausoleum out there. This section's really nice. There's a closer look at the guys that are preparing the grave down here with the big earth digger. Well, this concludes this vlog. Didn't find Charlie Becker from The Wizard of Oz, but I'm gonna do some more research on that, and I found his grave on findagrave.com. There's a memorial number, but some of these spots in his cemetery, they don't have any numbers to match up the memorial number with. I might have to go into their office at some point, because there's an office here on site, and ask them the location of that grave, and maybe that could be a separate type vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you could be so kind, please give the video a thumbs up if you're enjoying this, and hit the subscribe button. That way you can be notified of my future endeavors. Talk to you guys soon, and thanks for watching.